In my opinion, the best thing about this game is you can play however you want to. There's no one holding your hand or telling you what you should and should not do. And it seems more and more that people are seeking a challenge, such as myself. So I set myself a challenge: max an account while making as much money as humanly possible, without actually going and making money. We will be training at an incredibly slow pace to ensure we earn as much GP as we humanly can. And if you'd like to be a part of it, welcome to Money Man mode. It'd be really cool if you subscribed. So we're in the heat of double XP right now, or about, I think, like 1.5 days into it. Rune dart tips are 336 GP each, so I'm gonna sell all 60,000 I made. Wasn't able to get to 100k just because I've been doing a lot of stuff on my main account, but I'm gonna go ahead and slowly start to sell these. I'm also gonna sell the toad flax and, let's see, my red onions, my limpwort roots. Cool, all right, everything's sold there. Looks like my limpworts were 5.2k each. My toad flax were almost 11k, and my onions sold for 4k. It's 23 mil in the money pouch, and then we'll just wait for the rune dart tips to sell as well, and then I should have, yeah, I'll have right around 43 mil, which is nice. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go try out the new Divination update. Hopefully it makes the XP a lot quicker, but I'm gonna go check it out and see what's going on. For me, Divination is going to be one of those really slow, drawn-out processes on this account, so it's best to just kind of do it in chunks. So when Jagex announced that they were going to be reworking Divination, I was super excited to try it out on this account. So I think let's just go hammer out a few levels and see if we can get to 50. So with this, I believe Chronicles are a lot more powerful now, so I'm going to be going ahead and capturing those, whereas before I wouldn't, because I can like empower springs and do stuff. So let's go ahead and convert. I am also tracking the XP per hour on this just to see if it's changed very much, but at the very least it's going to be AFK now, and you can tell there's a ton of different people here, so I should be getting like XP boosts and all of that. It looks like people can also make enriched sparkling springs as well, and it looks like there's another chronicle fragment, and I'm going to try to click empower. I don't know. I'm really kind of confused by this, but I'm not sure what's going on. I'm actually annihilating hunter levels here. I've gotten 3 since I started. I guess I'm gonna have to be okay with it because it makes div training so much faster, and like without empowering and everything, it's just insanely slow, like 8k XP per hour. But when I deposit them, all of a sudden my XP, at least at this gathering site, jumps up to about 14,000 an hour. So I guess it's just gonna have to be like a necessary byproduct. All right, so I just want to check back in. My rune dart tips all sold for 336, so that's an extra 20 mil. I'm only like 20 million GP off of getting my Luck of the Dwarves, which will be super nice. And there was 23 hunter. I just missed it. This is actually, I like this a lot better, I'm not gonna lie. And there is level 48 Divination. I can now make the new Sign of the Porters. That'll be pretty cool for whenever I go back to archaeology training. So it looks like right now I'm averaging right around 15k XP an hour. So that's not terrible. That's actually a big step up from where it was, to be quite honest. There's 24 hunter. There we go, guys. 49 Divination. One more to go, and then I can finally leave this spot. I thought I was just about to hit 50 Divination there, but I guess it wasn't enough. Oh, rest in peace. There it is, 50 Divination. Oh my god, I have been at this spot for such a long time. Let's see what we unlocked. Oh yeah, so I can make the new boon, which I'm 100% gonna do. Now we can go to Gleaming Wisps, which are in Karamja. And it looks like I also knocked out a requirement for Shifting Tombs, which is okay, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna convert all of these, and I'm gonna go check out the level 50 spot. All right, before we head to the next spot, I'm gonna go ahead and use 800 of my energies to make the next boon, just to make the next 10 levels a lot easier and give me more energies out of it. So taking a look in my bank, I managed to get, if we account for the 800 I just used, right around 16k of the sparkling energies. I have a feeling that the next one we harvest is going to be much more than that. So yeah, let's go to Karamja now. All right, we have arrived, boys. This is going to be our home for the next probably 10.5 years. It looks like this energy is cheaper too, which kind of sucks, but whatever. The XP looks like it's better. I think, I don't think this will be super bad. It's only 10 levels after all. We're level 50. We got to climb to level 60. So I guess let's just keep cracking on with it. Plus all the extra hunter levels that I'm getting from these chronicles is just kind of insane. More hunter levels. There's 28. I don't know if we can do anything. I don't think we can do anything special with that, but a level's a level. All right, the big 3-0 for hunter, and I have hardly trained it at all in the last like week or so. This is fantastic, dude. Well, I'm my own biggest disappointment, but I missed 51 divination like 3 minutes ago, so that's fun. So I've been doing some thinking, and I want to share it all with you. Divination is very important for me to unlock a few different things. Those being invention, and I think just invention. I don't really know. Anyway, so for divination training, up until you get to about incandescent energy, there's really not a ton of money to be made, and my converting my energy that I'm getting into more energy or more experience really doesn't make a whole lot of a big deal when it comes to profitability. So up until I get to the really higher levels where my divination training methods are going to change anyway, what I think I'm going to do is start converting all of my wisps that I get, or whatever they're called, into experience versus just energy. That way my episodes don't have to just be, okay, I did 40 hours of divination and I got, 5 levels, but instead we can kind of progress at a little bit of a quicker pace while still not training with caches or anything. I think it's a really good trade-off, and it'll allow me to accomplish my goals a little bit quicker so the series isn't as drug out as possible. That's it for my PSA. So that being said, I am going to configure the energy rift to give me experience when I am depositing my memories. There is 52 divination coming in. I've also decided that to supplement the lost, I guess you really can't call it lost GP, but what I'm going to do to try to supplement my divination training is during non-peak times, I will be doing a lot more of the cursed energy harvesting, just to kind of supplement the GP I'm losing in this way. So in before I rage quit because I get PK'd every 5 seconds. But this divination change is also a nice segue into my next topic, combat. So a couple weeks ago I ran a poll on my channel asking how you guys think I should handle combat training on Money Man mode. The results were pretty clear to me. You guys don't actually care a whole lot about how it's done. And this kind of nestles right in line with how I've been thinking about combat. So combat for this account is going to be more of a supporting skill anyway. I need to use it to train Slayer. I need it to do my eventual crafting grind down the line. Like it's a very supplemental type of skill that I can train. And since really there's no right or wrong way to train it, since every couple levels you're going to be changing the way you train it anyways, I've decided I'm going to be a lot more relaxed when it comes to combat. So things like doing ED3 trash runs for dunge tokens is totally fair game. Doing bossing for XP, mostly this falls in line with like Reaper tasks and things like that. But just in general, I'm going to allow myself to train it however I want to. It's not going to be the primary focus if I'm just doing it for XP, but if there's something going on where I make money off of it, I will slot it into the regular scheduled programming. I just thought I would give you all a heads up. I'm going to try to milk it as much as possible, but with Slayer and Reaper tasks and ED3 trash runs for dungeoneering training, it's all going to fall in line pretty well. Okay, that's enough div for today. So are you telling me that there's okay, so I'm buying these for 8,500 right now, grimy toadflax, and you can sell them for 12.6k. Are you telling me that there's 4,000 GP margins cleaning toadflax right now? Like really? Because like they're buying. What? Okay, I had to raise the price a little bit, but they're buying. They're freaking buying, dude. What is happening? That's disgusting. Well, they're still buying in the GE, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start cleaning them because this is incredible. But it's also really late at night. I actually can't believe this. Like, you wait on this account for moments like this for the margins to be that good cleaning herbs, and it hardly ever happens. At least when I check them. Honestly, these levels are so valuable to me at this point. All right, so I've done 852 of these so far. That's all I could really manage to buy. Since that price had kind of stayed there though, it looks like for a little bit, What I'm gonna do is, before I go to bed, I'm gonna set a buy offer right between this price. God, the margins on these are absolutely crazy right now, but I'm gonna try to lowball it and then see what I can buy overnight, and hopefully we can make a decent amount of money while we sleep. So nothing really ended up coming of the whole buy herbs overnight situation. It looks like that crashed shortly after I stopped recording, but I did manage to grab another 75 or so. So in total, I ended up making right around 2 mil, 3 mil maybe. So that's pretty cool. It was a neat little opportunity. I'm really sad it didn't last longer. But anyway, I've been grinding on this account for a while. I hope you all enjoy the episode. Let's get on to why everybody is here, and that is the wealth evaluator. So 3, 2, 1, bang. All right, so in tradable wealth, we're currently at 115 mil, almost 116. That's insane. I don't know quite how that works out because it looks like all of these items don't total up to be 115 mil, but I go okay, I guess. And then if we include untradeable as well, we're looking at 185 million coins. That is actually kind of insane. We didn't get a whole lot of gains in this episode, mostly because we've been grinding Divination, and Divination really doesn't make you a whole lot of money until later on in the game. So the plan for next episode is to start to raise our combat stats. I don't want to have like level 20 in all of my different combats anymore. I want to definitely start to improve that. So if you like this episode, make sure you leave it a like and subscribe down below. Let me know what you guys think about the new format of these videos. I hope you enjoyed all the effort that I put into it, and have yourselves a good rest of your day. Bye.